Everywhere you turn is getting darker. Your vision's getting clouded by old angry people walking by you. Put it out, don't expect anything back. Put it out into the world. Put it out, don't expect anything back. Put it out into the world. Put it out, don't expect anything back. Put it out. Yeah, this moment is all we got to take that shot and make something happen. Put it out into the world. Don't ever expect anything back, no. You're working on your soul. Put it out into the world. See a change around you. See a positivity start to grow. You know, that's what we're here to do every night out into the world. Put it out, don't you put it out into the world. Put it out into the world. You put it out into the world. Put it out. You can understand why someone lives that way. Why someone try to hurt, try to harm another. But you can't get through to some people. Know you gotta focus on you, and you can only share the love. Hope it comes back, but it may not. And that is something that you got to be cool with, 'cause if you're not, you're gonna be miserable. Put it out into the world. Put it out into the world. You got to put it out into the world. And don't expect anything back, no. You're working on your soul. Put it out, put it out, put it out to the world, yeah. Oh, don't ever expect anything back. Put it out into the world. Leave it there. Put it out, don't expect. See if you can find a change in the world around you. Put it out, don't expect anything back. Don't ever do it for the purpose of getting back. It's not what it's about. You gotta let it out. Yeah. Put it out. Don't expect anything back. No. Put it out. Don't expect anything back. Let it out. Let it out. Let it out. Put it out. Don't expect anything back. Put it out into the world. Put it out, don't expect anything back. Put it out into the world. Oh, put it out, don't expect. Put it out into the world. Leave it out there. And see if anyone cares enough to make a change. Yeah, it's all you can do is give, and don't expect to get no. Put it out into the world. Put it out, yeah, don't expect
It's officially a Wednesday. It's Mark Pires.
I was walking down the road today.
And it's Renaissance Man. I'm here to ease my mind and help my living. It's Renaissance Man. It's daily variety show Mark Pires Renaissance Man. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state. And I'm here with you on day 1,269 in a row of the Renaissance Man Show. We're getting into it like we do every single night, fam and friends. We have some comedy news for you tonight. Joanne, we're doing it. Sometimes you get into the comedy news. TikTok fam, join in. How's everybody doing today? I want to thank you all for joining me. I had a couple controversial clips go out there today. I'm sorry. Sometimes you gotta speak the truth. Daily 1,269 days in a row of daily truth, positivity, live songwriting, and comedy. All of that and more. You just have to tune in to see what the frig we're doing on a daily. We've got 5 feature films out there. The Johnny and Amber one is finally getting a little play. So I dropped a bunch of reels over on Facebook, and finally some of the Johnny and Amber, parody stuff I did is starting to get some play. So I'm hoping people start seeing the movie. Guys, I made a full feature film about Johnny and Amber. It's called Johnny and Amber Fairy Tale Nightmare. Yeah, I'm playing like a bunch of people. I found his drug dealer. I found her significant other, and I play the attorneys. It's a lot of fun, all on green screen here. What you're seeing here on TikTok, you got to head over to YouTube to join and see it live on YouTube. Plus it's HD. It's a lot better. Everything's better on the YouTube channel. Rumble as well. We're rumbling it. So if you guys are watching there, you're able to see it as well. Guys, so we're going to get into it. We got a couple of news stories for you. This is only a 20 to 30 minute show tonight. Remember, the show is about 30 minutes long every single day of existence. So if you need to get away from the monotony, away from the negativity for a few minutes, show up here. We're going to write a song. We're going to laugh a little. We're going to connect. And just in case you found me for the first time, I've been here 1,269 days in a row with love coming out of my heart, hoping to connect with people out there who are like me, looking for some place that's peaceful and maybe fresh. This is the moment. I love living in the moment. So let's see what we can do with it. Joanne, can you pass a news story my way? What's that? Oh, she says we have to wait for Zabrowski's Woohoo. Guys, this is my song in the background. It's something to live for. I like to sing along, do a little 3-part harmony. You ready?
Something to die for. Oh, won't you give me more? Hey, so many perfect ways to spend your days. Hit me. Oh, wow. There's something to live for. There's something to die for. Yeah. Give me something to live for. There's something to die for. That's Roski to live for.
Can we get a woo-hoo? I hope it's a good one. It better be a friggin' 7.5 or higher tonight. Woohoo! That's like an 8.2, right? Zabrosk, we're giving you an 8.2. TikTok fam gave you an 8.2 tonight. Guys, if you haven't yet, give me a follow. Head over to YouTube, subscribe to the show. I've got multiple shows going right now, but besides the longest running daily variety show on planet Earth, which is the Renaissance Man Show we're live on right now, I started a new show called Get to Know America. Every Sunday, 8 p.m. on the YouTube channel called Get to Know America. I just started it, guys, from 0 subscribers, so I'd really appreciate it if you give me a subscribe. Let me tell you the concept. I go into a new town in America every Sunday, and I meet people. I meet the first selectman. We talk about the town, and then I go into the rich history, the 300-400 year history we don't even talk about anymore, and I catalog it and bring it to life for you again, all in about 21 to 25 minutes. So please give me a subscribe, Get to Know America. And I also have a new one that's coming out tomorrow called American Renovation. That's going to be showing up on the Get to Know America channel as well. Every Thursday night, American Renovation, I'll be in a new property or my same property, showing you the process of a renovation and then selling it to a client. So I'm a real estate agent by day, so I'm now bringing that into my shows, having a show about real estate or about renovation. I built homes for 13 years with my father and my brother before I got into the real estate side of things. And then now I started my own show. I got 3 years in and we started a bunch of other shows. And who knows? I mean, in a perfect world, we could figure out a way to connect with people and get people excited about this. And each day of the week, there will be a new show. Thursday is going to be American Renovations. Sunday is going to be Get to Know America. And then we have this show every single night of existence where we're playing songs and writing music. Joanne, can you put the first story of the day up? Guys, don't go anywhere. We're about to read the news for you. Well, just a couple stories. We're not going too crazy tonight. Joanne, can you pop it on the screen? We have people here on TikTok waiting for you to stop wheezing. You guys hear it in the background. I apologize. It's just her. That's Joanne. She's a wheezy McGee. So this is a little bit of a story we're going to get into, Joanne. It's about an excavator stunt gone wrong. That's our topic of the day here over on YouTube, if you were here with us. But let's see if we can rock this puppy out, Joanne. Here we go. And then you have to close it and then open it again. You know how you do it. There we go. So here we go, Joanne. Where did Mark go? There I am. I'm on the screen again, guys. You YouTube it. We're together doing it. So, Jeff Wittek sues for excavator stunt gone wrong. Claims he almost died. Let's hear what the story is, Joanne. And this has to do with a gentleman right here. His name is David Dobrik. David Dobrik should have never been behind the controls of a massive, look at that, guys, of a massive excavator used in a social media stunt gone wrong, so says YouTuber now suing the influencer, saying he suffered serious injuries as a result of David's actions. In the lawsuit obtained by TMZ, former Vlog Squad member Jeff Wittek says he traveled to Utah Lake in Provo, Utah in the summer of 2020 with David and a group of friends to shoot a video as part of Dobrik's social media comeback. Let's see. Let's watch it real quick. Let me turn the volume off, see if that's... Whoa. Oh. Oh. Ooh, hold on, nah. That didn't look good. Let me just scroll back here and put a little volume. We need to hear it. Ooh, guys, you hear that? Doom. That ain't right. Hold on, nah. Ooh, you know that ain't right when you hear the doom, when you hear the freaking thing reverberate into the ocean floor. Ocean floor, ready? Listen. Ooh, ocean floor. There's like a freaking 3.2. Easy. That's a 3.2 on the Richter. We're going to call in Ron from EMA and ask him where that registered on the Richter. You know? Because that was definitely something. Let's hear it. Here we go. Ooh, yeah. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is holding up, he says a 9.4. They're giving him a 9.4 on that one. That's wow. And then he's like, freaking can't breathe. He's, oh my goodness, look at his face. Guys, that ain't right. Oh goodness, that face looks broken on the left side there. Poor guy. His eyes totally shut. Purple in the face. Be suing for $2 million. Look, Wittek says that the result of his accident, he suffered wage loss of earning capacity, and racked up hospital bills. He's suing for negligence and internal intentional tort. He's suing for more than $10 million in damages. Joanne, please write up a check for $10 million and send it to David Dobrik's team. Tell him as long as I still own him. Dr. Evil. We reached out to a rep for David. So far, no word back. We reached out for a word from David Dobrik. Brother. All right, what else do we have here? We had another story here, Joe, and this was interesting. The best ever view of an epic 5-planet alignment is happening this week, Joanne. You'll see Mars, Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, and the moon. They'll all be lined up like a, elliptical orbit thing. It hasn't happened since 1864, says this article, Joanne, that you pulled for me, Weezer. What? No, not the band. They're great. You stink. You're the worst. You just sit back there and wheeze, intentionally trying to just ruin the show. Officially summer in the northern hemisphere, half of the solar system wants to get in on the action. For the remainder of June, stargazers taking the red-eye shift will be able to see 5 planets line up in the pre-dawn sky. Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn, and maybe Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Joanne. You'll see hanging out there, and they'll just still be just freaking that nose just blinking on and off. Like, you could learn how to shut it off. Off season, just turn off the friggin' light. Remarkably, the planets will appear in order their proximity to the sun, with Mercury visible to the closest horizon while the other planets arc neatly across the southern and eastern sky. From Thursday to Saturday, Earth's moon will join the planetary parade. Joanne, you see what they did there? They made a little pun. The planetary parade creating an exceptionally rare procession of celestial bodies, according to Live Science's sister site, Space.com. A planetary alignment like this hasn't occurred since March 5th, 1864, 158 years ago, Joanne. What's that? No, Joanne, you weren't there. You didn't. I know maybe I was when I took a time machine back as future Mark. I've done it. I did it. Went through time from the year 2769 originally. So, I've seen it all. I can tell you what's coming, but then you wouldn't, I don't want to ruin the surprise, While the 5-planet alignment has been visible for much of June, the view improves significantly during the last few weeks of the month, Space.com added. The show begins a bit after midnight when Saturn becomes visible to the naked eye, and followed by Jupiter, Mars, and Venus over the following hours. Roughly 30 minutes before sunup, Mercury finally joins the party, completing the epic alignment, said Joanne. To Joanne, it was epic. From June 23rd to June 25th, a small crescent moon will sneak between Venus and Mars, and if standing in Earth for Earth in the pre-dawn planet. Joanne, I really don't care anymore. This is crap. Okay, we're not going to be up that early, right? I'm up doing the show, and it's getting late. I sleep, and no, I'm not going to wake up. Go outside, look for freaking Mercury. Send me photos, Joanne. Send me some photos tomorrow. We'll pop it on the screen. Watching Elvis feels like being in a washing machine for 2.5 hours. Baz Luhrmann's jumbled up biopic of the king is audacious, frenetic, occasionally astonishing, and ultimately confounding. Let's see what he has to say about that. That looks like Pete. What's his name? Isn't that dude, that actor, singer from that, Good Charlotte or something like that? Austin Butler? I don't know. That looks like the dude Pete something from Good Charlotte or Good Pete. You know what I'm talking about. The best way to appreciate Elvis is simply to surrender to it. Luhrmann, best known for such kaleidoscopic fantasies as Romeo and Juliet and Moulin Rouge, possesses just enough hubris to believe himself capable of recreating the lightning that Elvis Presley embodied. And that continued to make him a pulp culture icon decades after his death in 1977. With Elvis, Luhrmann matches Presley's drive and instinctive charisma and raises him for sheer nerve, simultaneously hewing to the hoariest? I guess that's it, Joanne. The hoariest conventions of Hollywood rise and fall biopics. So bottom line, they didn't like his rendition of an Elvis flick. When they did the Ray movie with, Ray Charles when he came back from the dead to do it, Was that Joanne? No, that was not Jamie Foxx. That was freaking, Ray Charles came back from the dead, time machining it, came out looking 30 years younger, did the film, back into the casket, and we were better for it. We got the film. We enjoyed it, I got a woman way over town. Right, you're there, you're doing it, right? You're sitting there in the club, and he's like, oh, Madeleine. You're like, what's he saying over there? My God, Sam. You're like, yo, Ray Charles is on it right now. Like, yeah, yes, I'm going. You're like, he's doing it. What's that song he's singing? As soon as Ray Charles goes, yeah, you're on to something good, right? You're there, and he's like, whoa. And you're like, ooh, everybody, Ray Charles is on. He's like, yeah, I got woman way over town. You're like, he's way over town? It got me, whoa. You're like, yo, he's doing it now. Ray's in the middle of it. He's getting down. He's bringing it at the moment, I got a woman. He's doing it. When Ray gets down on it. Was that Joanne? No, Joanne, I'm pretty sure it wasn't Jamie Foxx. I'm pretty sure Jamie Foxx could never play Ray Charles. that they had to bring Ray Charles back to a Walt Disney cryogenics, future, bring him back. And then, oh, look, we're doing a film in 2014. We need you to play you. Oh, he's back. As soon as they heard him, he came out. The cryogenics woke him up. Ray, we need you to go back in time. Whoa. Ooh, what you got a riff? You ready to come out with that riff? I got warmer. You're like, he's got a warmer. What is that warmer? What is he going? Is he trying to get warmer? Is that what he said? Joanne, did he say he's trying to get warmer? I go get warmer. It's cold outside. You're cold to me. Or he says it's cold outside. It's cold to him. I get it. It's cold outside tonight. Mine says 18 degrees. Granted, that's Celsius, Joanne, because it's on a VPN. For some reason, it thinks I'm out of the United States of America at the moment. I guess my VPN's on China time. I'm doing a Chinese. So, Joanne, I guess what we'd say is Lerman didn't bring it, This was interesting. I don't even accept this. I don't want any cookies from you. CNN politics. Guys, I got a scratch. Is that Cove? No. Former Florida gubernatorial candidate. Joanne, can we do this without marbles in your mouth? Former Florida gubernatorial candidate Andrew Gillum indicted on wire fraud charges. Joanne, I kind of liked this guy at first. I was like, this guy's got some heart, got some spunk. He's also a criminal. They caught him. Andrew Gillum, a once rising Democratic star who nearly won a 2018 race for Florida governor, was indicted on Wednesday along with a close political ally on charges of conspiracy, wire fraud, and making false statements. Gillum pleaded not guilty in a brief appearance at the United States Courthouse in Tallahassee. A trial date was set for August 16th. A 26-page grand jury indictment unsealed Wednesday alleges Gillum and a longtime associate, Sharon Janet Letman Hicks, engaged in a years-long scheme to turn political donations and grant funds into personal income. Ooh, that's a no-no. That's Article B, Section A. When you get into Article B, Section A, all bets are off. So apparently the two obtained funds through false and fraudulent promises and representations that the funds would be used for legitimate purposes, like, campaign, distributions or whatever. I don't even know what the hell they use the money for. Gillum is also accused of lying to the FBI during an investigation into corruption inside the Tallahassee City Hall. So guys, he's a criminal and a liar, right? Gillum, 42, and Letman Hicks, not related to David Letterman or Bill Hicks, faces 21 charges. According to the news release, making a false statement carries a prison sentence of up to 5 years, Joanne. All those false statements you made about that your heart wasn't humongocarditis when we knew you had already achieved humongo. You'd gone way past peri and Mayo. You're gone, and then you're into gigantocarditis. Then you went to humongocarditis, and you were trying to pretend you were still at gigantocarditis. That's not right. That's a lie and a false statement that can carry up to 5 years in prison. What's that, Joanne? No, Joanne, you can't self-gauge. Okay? You can't self-gauge what the heart's doing. We have to take, a reading and determine if you are humongocarditis or if you still maintain gigantocarditis. That's something we have to gauge as a family here, Renaissance Man style. You can't self-gauge. She's trying to tell us that she's maintained a gigantocarditis when we know she's gone humongocar, But yeah, I know, Joanne, 4 or 5 times you've gone hot air balloon carditis. I know. I was here. We had to hold you down, tie you to the surface of the earth with big boulders, the ones they use in pyramids. 35,000 pounds, each one, just to hold her down, because the humongocarditis. There's weight to it. That's all I'll say. Was that? No, Joanne, I know that we broke the last, scale when we tried to weigh you. I know. Next time, maybe we'll get one that, can weigh an elephant, or a small dinosaur. Oh, Mucho wants to know Joanne. Joanne is my program manager. She's the worst. You can't hear her wheezing. Mucho's here. Say you can't hear the freaking wheezing of Joanne. Oh, man. So, Mucho, I'll explain one thing that you'll get. This all makes sense. This is live improvisation. This is just a stream of consciousness, craziness, you know what I mean? And Joanne is back there wheezing, and she's a real problem for me. But I pay her doll hair. That's on her, though. That was on her. When I had her, I get a call one day. I'll just tell you the quick story from Mucho. I get a call one day, Mooch, right? And I'm here, and it's like, hey, first of all, she sounds just like George Soros. I'm not going to do the impression right now. Do you have a gig? Do you have a gig? I'm like, do I have a freaking gig? Can you do me? The gig involves you never speaking again. You got to shut that thing down, So she agreed to that. That was the first, step, is to shut that freaking thing down. So we're here. We're doing it. And she says, how much you paying me? $500. She's like, I'm in. She didn't hear me. You heard what I did, right? $500. She was surprised when I handed her the first envelope, end of the first week. 5 days, $2,500, and, cut 4 inches long. Different colors, too. That was a little weird. It was a little weird when I cut them in different colors, blonde and brunette. All of a sudden she's just got doll hair all over her, What's that? No, Joanne. That was like my favorite week ever, is when you get surprised by your pay. And now she just every week. An envelope of doll hair. What? Joanne, don't throw your freaking doll hair at me. She'll throw the envelopes at me sometimes when she gets upset. Look, Joanne, I'm sorry. You're a wheezer. So Gillum is 42, and apparently he's going to jail. Is that what's going on, Joanne? I mean, maybe you should send me the follow-up. I'm here. I'm doing it. I'm trying to get through the story, and I don't even know what the follow-up is. Does he go to jail? Is he, is he in prison already? Is he doing the 1-2 Magoo there with another, fellow prisoner who's a little bit buffer, and says, hey, you're on the bottom bunk. You know how that goes. Anyway, Andrew Gillum, whatever the heck his name is, he's doing it. Maybe he's getting it done. I'm not really sure. We'll see. The 1-2 Magoo. Yeah, Mucho, you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes when you're there and you're in the middle of it and you get a 1-2 Magoo, everyone's happy. So I'm shutting this down. All right, there we go. So guys, remember, tomorrow it is Thursday, and we are releasing the very first episode of American Renovation on the Get to Know America channel on YouTube. So Mooch, this is a live improv show, but there's so many other things. I mean, this is the longest running live variety show on earth. There is no script. There is no Joanne. I just improvise and create in the moment, stream of consciousness comedy, we call it. Well, it really is that. There is no script. So I just riff with fake Joanne. And we create lots of comedies. There's 5 feature films on the YouTube page. I'd love it if you could check them out, brother. 1,269 days in a row of live variety, positivity, live songwriting. There's 14 albums on Spotify. We're putting out the 15th this week or next week. I keep saying that, but I got to put it out because I've got all these new songs we have to put out on the follow-up album. There's 183 songs on Spotify right now. And I kept it like that for about 6 months now because that's the exact amount of songs the Beatles have in their entire catalog. And so in a way, I didn't want to go past the Beatles like for a while. I've got so much music just waiting to be dropped. So we're going to just blow by them in a minute here. But for me, that's the ultimate, accomplishment, is 4 guys who are considered the greatest of the greatest. And they are great. Don't get me wrong. But 4 guys wrote 183 songs. And in 3 years here with you guys, we've released 183 songs. But there's 400 or 500 songs on on the playlist on YouTube. I just haven't released them all. They're not all releasable. I wouldn't release them all. I've released the best 13 songs each month that we've written live. And now I've got a backlog of about 40 songs that I got to get to, which means we have about 4 albums still to put out this year without even writing another song. Whew. Just the other night we wrote this.
It's a moment in time. It's a moment in time.
It's a moment in time.
It's a moment in time. It's a moment in time. It's a moment in time. It's a moment in time. It's a moment in time. It's a moment in time.
So we are intending to have shorter shows here, but I did see a little something pop up that I did not expect. My brother Tim here in the chat. Tim, I'm so sorry, bud. Whenever anyone in our family here loses someone, we always want to make a moment out of it, something special. And it's a sad thing because time comes to an end for each and every one of us. And most times we're not remembered for very long. But we have to hold the ones we love close and near to our closest memories. So whatever we are thinking about often, they continue to breathe and live within that. So Tim, I'm so sorry for your loss. Especially a sibling is the worst. You know, a child and sibling, terrible family members that close to you. So I don't know. Tim wanted me to play his song, but I think there's another song that's really more appropriate when someone loses someone close to them that I've written. Come on, dude. All right. All right. Now a little more comfortable. So I wrote this the other day. I needed music for Get to Know America for when I'm doing my walks and little overview commentary. And the one I was using is not my music, and I was getting copyright strikes, so I wrote this instead. So this piece of music you'll hear every time you hear Get to Know America. Okay, so Tim, my brother, when I was about 18, I lost a friend of mine who wasn't that close a friend, but he was a really, really remarkable kid. And he was like a state championship wrestler and super wholesome kid, really good guy, and very much of a role model because of that, because of his ability to rise above when it came to other competition. And he passed away, and I wrote this song for him. And I remember people being shocked that I wrote this song for him because I wasn't that close to him. But I think now, if anybody caught me these days and they saw what I write, I can write songs about any single topic. We write songs about water bottles the other night, and I mean, and then they're good. It's like, I don't know. I let the songs form themselves because there is nothing until there is something. So, but back then, I just started writing music, and I wrote this song. It's called The Last Song. I just found out today that my friends passed away, leaving life at such an early age. I tremble at reality, overwhelmed with how fast we all fall, much faster than we can stand. The gates open up for my friend, yes, smiles wide, and I know that I feel you here tonight. Much rather live tomorrow than die tonight. Sleeping quiet and peaceful in heaven's light. The answers are hidden below. The gates open up for my friend, yes, smiles wide. I know that I feel you here tonight.
peaceful heaven's light. I know that I feel here tonight. Sleeping in God's peaceful light. You're not alone. It's the last song. And I know that I feel you here tonight. Sleeping on God's peaceful light. The angels gather round. Don't worry, he says, it's okay. You'll see me again. Oh, Tim, I'm so sorry, man. I gotta put this down. Let's see. I have to run upstairs real quick, so I was going to end the show, but this is too tragic what's happening for my brother Tim, so I'm going to put something on real quick that hopefully will lift everybody up a level while I go upstairs. Hold on 1 minute. I think I got a good one for this. I think I have a good one for this. We'll see. Where is it? Found it. Okay. Hopefully this is somewhat enjoyable. Here we go. Day after day, the news keeps getting worse. I can't stand the propaganda's all over my screen. I tune in, I open up anything from Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, you pick. Yeah, it's all the same thing. Yeah, they're plastering the images, trying to get the fear to take me out of my game. No, you can't get to me. You see, we're living in a higher vibration here. You see, you can't penetrate
penetrate the light we're building here. No, we're going to keep on growing, going to keep on showing the negative world the way to the light. Stand on the precipice of life, waiting for the knife to come down and cut you start running away from all, and the darkness that's sending you away. Oh, let's get away, show them the way. Show them the way into the light. Show them the way home into the light. We'll find a way into the light. Find a way into the light. Oh, find a way to the light. Everybody gather round, put your hands up in the air, wave your hands back and forth, yeah, but let it all out. Oh, reach for the sky, yeah, let it all fly, yeah, out your fingertips, yeah, you can scream it from your lips, yeah, you can let it all out. The universe is waiting for you, it's waiting for you to arrive. Your hands in the air, wave them round, yeah, show the world you care, yeah, you're not giving up like them. No, I'm over the hatred, the fighting, all of the perpetual hate. Yeah, let's put it down in the ground. Yeah, let's bury it 6 feet down. Yeah, let's move on. Let's drop the frown. It's turning it around. Yeah, let's smile some more and change the world. Yeah, let's teach them how to find the light. Help them find a way into the light. Don't find the light. Find a way into the light. And I know, yeah, grabbing you no matter where you go. You're stuck to their glue. Yeah, we've got to get control back. We've got to say no. Help them find a way into the light. Don't give up on them, no. We still got time to get control back. So don't give up, no. Just open your heart and help them find the light. Help them find the light. We got to help them find the light. Help them find the light. Show the way into the light. That's a tune right there, guys. That is a tune right there. Help them find the light. Tim, my brother, I love you. I'm so sorry. And I hope that tomorrow when you need it, just pop on some music from the show. You know there's 183 songs you could pop in. And hopefully they'll help you get through this terribly, tragic event. This is nothing worse than time coming to an end without your wanting it to or expecting it. Gosh, I feel so bad. I love you, bud. You give so much for this country, you give so much, and then it's like nothing makes sense. It's like nothing makes sense at all, you know? But I do want you to know, and you do know this, Tim, that we love you here. And we're here for you. So make sure you keep your head up at least and try to get through this terrible event. Man. Life doesn't make any sense most of the time. It really doesn't. Oh, man. Guys, tomorrow, keep positive thoughts out there for Tim. Tonight, say some prayers for Tim. And tomorrow, join me. I'll be here for a few things. Tomorrow, we have American Renovation is going to be premiering at 8 p.m. on the Get to Know America platform. Let me just give you that link real quick, because that will be something that I think will be every Thursday going forward. And so I'd appreciate it if you guys can give me a subscribe over on the Get to Know America platform and check out this new offering, which is basically a new show called American Renovation. I'm in the process of still downloading and creating this, so I'm not sure if it's going to be a short 7 or 8 minute thing or if I'm going to go longer on it. But I'm going to give you the link to Get to Know Fairfield, which is just premiered 2 days ago. And if you guys can head over, watch it, and subscribe at the same time, I'd really appreciate it. See if we can get that thing up to 100 plus and grow it from there. So, Tim, I love you, brother. Kill it and grill it. Renee Woods. Pamela Swan, Texas lady. Tim Beers again, my brother. I love you. Hearts out there to you. And if you need anything, you know we have tons and tons of content here that will lift you up a level, and hopefully you will lean on it when necessary. And Trish Killian, you rock. You guys are amazing. Remember, tomorrow we do it all over again, and we also have American Renovation, 8 p.m. I may go live so we watch it together. I don't know. But I'm going to put it on and we'll get to do it. You know what I'm saying? Doing it. So till tomorrow, it's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man. I love you guys. Tim, we love you, bud. And I will see you tomorrow. Until then, it's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man. Love you all. See you tomorrow. Till tomorrow.